not eating his cage. He's eating Bobby Nuggets. Why are you eating the floor of your cage? You're gonna have nothing to walk on if you eat it. Oh my god, my table just shook and he just froze down. Please enter the current time. It is currently 1921, which is 7:21, yeah? Oh, actually no, it's 22. Why do they need that? Okay, hold on. Let me put the thumbnail for this stream. Right, looking at the thumbnail. No, I went to the wrong page. Upload thumbnail. It's not the greatest thumbnail. Like, it's totally not just, it's literally just the logo of the game. But it'll do. It's better than no thumbnail. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's play Stanley Parable then. This is my first time playing the Stanley Parable, guys, and you're gonna play with me. I just heard this game. I heard that there's like a narrator that tries to mess with you, and I thought, oh, this is sick, I have to get this. And then it was on sale for like... Oh, hello, Bobby Nuggets. He's eating his paws. Oh,
Stanley.
My name's BLUEDUB, not Stanley.
Stanley worked. He was
Yo, this is pretty cool. Yo, I haven't seen anything about this game. I just heard that, like, it's a narrator, he tries to mess with
He
you.
sat at his desk in room 427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I'd love that
Orders
job.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
He lived happily ever after. Woo, great game!
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
The Stanley
Something
Parable.
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Woo! Okay. Oh, no viewers. Okay. Hello?
All of his co-workers...
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
What trophy?
Click
Trophy?
A door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth?
Wait,
no,
you can...
No,
I get a trophy.
Just give these merits away for such little effort.
I can get a trophy. I was trying to knock on doors to be funny. I was trying to be goofy by knocking on doors saying, hello, let me in. What? I didn't... Wait, there's a trophy? Okay. I can't jump. That's just evil. I'm not gonna get... Oh, 2 doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. This is my left. I'm not trusting him. I'm going through the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
This door. I don't wanna.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, we
I'm
have.
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize
Yes, you are. You're my enemy. I don't like you.
Difficult, but the
Can I
fact is that the
I think I'm
story
supposed to
has
jump
been
there.
about nothing but you. Really?
I'm sorry.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Blue door.
Chance.
Wait.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Hold on. Just so we can shut up this narrator. I know you can't hear me. That's why I'm talking about you. You want me to die, Mr. Narrator. You told me to go to the left door, so I went to the door on the right. Ha ha. But now that narrator, I actually love that dude's voice. This game came out like 12 years ago, and this is a newer version of it that got like remastered in 2022. And like, does he still have the same voice as the old version from like over 11 years ago? Anyways, when you search up BLUEDUB, subscribers named Blue Door, and this is a blue door. So I'm going through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. No. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, he really want me to walk. He really want me to walk through the red door. Then there was no choice. Can I go through here? No. I knew it. I knew there'd be a door on the back somewhere.
Fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out
really
what lies
do.
at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
What the hell is this?
See? There's nothing here.
There is
I haven't even
something.
finished building this section of the map.
There's a bridge. Another bridge over there that I can't get to, and another bridge.
Exposed developer textures. Is this what you wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Stanley, help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Back rooms.
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I said back rooms.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Okay,
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it from
Alright, fine.
Tell me about your experience with this new version. Would
You
say
added a
that the
new
game
door.
benefited from allowing you more choices. Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? Well, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled...
It's going to be another new door, isn't it?
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the
It's another new door.
one. Let's take a look.
What? Worldwide leaderboard? What the hell? Scottish donkey! Scottish donkey! It's a Scottish donkey. What is this? What is the time on? 98.9 of players are more attractive than Stanley. This is me. This is how long it's taken me to get through the left door, isn't it? Why not ask him for... no, I'm going back through this door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Hi,
Hey, I nearly
Hi,
forgot. I've got
Banan.
a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
No.
You wouldn't mind taking
Make
a look
it
at
a
it, would you?
Backrooms game and I'll play it.
Let me boot it up.
No, what? The end is never the end is never the...
In this
What?
game, the baby crawls
Oh.
left towards
It's
danger.
trolley
You
it's
click
trolley
the button to
problem.
move him back to the right. And if he
Problem.
reaches the
Trolley
fire,
problems.
you fail. It's a
Oh, I
very
want to let him
meaningful
reach the
game,
fire.
all about the desperation and tedium of
Sorry,
endlessly
little Baba.
confronting the
Yeah,
demands of family
cry.
life. I think the art world will...
He's a cardboard thing. Ah, that's the mystery.
Once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why
4
don't you
hours?
give it 4 hours
You want me to do a
of play
4-hour
make sure
stream
it's
on a game
effective?
about
Be sure to
killing a
keep
baby
notes on your
or
experience.
saving him? I hate children.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because
Yeah, I
if it's the
hate
latter, then I don't
babies,
know what
and
to do.
no,
I'm
actually
completely
both.
out of ideas.
Both.
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience
Am I?
for me.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
even
why
going
I'm
to try.
talking to the narrator.
I'm out.
It's
I'm
pre-recorded.
done. It's over.
Wait, what?
Thank you
No,
for
don't
playing.
leave me.
Your input was extremely valuable.
Please.
Oh, hey,
No.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's
No,
game?
it wasn't awful.
Just to
You
ease
gave
the
me the
pain.
chance to it was Neil.fun, but narrator.fun.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What? What? Where the hell am I? Is this the Siren Head
What do you
Tower?
think this game is about, Stanley?
what?
What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it
I
seems
think that's
obvious to
Siren
me
Head.
that
This
you're
is the
meant to play as a
this is the
creepy
Siren
man
Head
spying
SCP
on
Tower
innocent
thing, right?
civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort
Better
of
than your
twisted,
trolley problem
erotic
game.
purpose.
Yeah.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Okay. Wait. Can I just jump off? I can't jump. Okay.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
What? What can't be?
It is.
What's happening?
It's an open world game.
Yeah, I'm
Good
free
God,
from
quickly,
you.
Block it off.
What?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Bobby Nuggets, don't you hate this little narrator guy?
Thing. That big
Yes,
open,
I do,
just
BLUEDUB.
wandering around, no right or wrong directions,
Nice.
no path to follow. You can just go.
I'm not
in
Bobby
any...
Nuggets, I'm BLUEDUB, by the way.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. Out of the woods, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice,
Oh, Gorilla Tag!
insurmountable
Wait,
walls.
Gorilla Tag are backrooms. They both have huge walls around them. No. Yeah, no, they're not getting Gorilla Tag. This game came out like only a year after.
Wonderful.
It's
See,
Rocket
this is
League.
Exactly what I
It's
had in mind.
Rocket
Just a
League.
nice big box you can
Yo.
roll around in. There isn't any possibility
What?
that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
Yes,
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I will.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Football.
Stanley.
No,
I think
not
it's
sports ball, it's football.
Oh, what fun. We shall run the
I love how I
bases
can
and do a
just
touchdown
be rude to this
together.
narrator all I
I
want,
think
and he
surely we
won't
must.
respond because he's a
Okay,
little
Stanley,
narrator in a
here's the
little
ball.
game
Have fun.
that cannot respond to you. Yes. Oh wait, yeah, I can sprint now. Okay.
Are you doing it?
I suck
Are you
at Rocket
winning?
League.
Is this fun? Is it better
Yeah,
than my
this is fun.
miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yeah.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a
Woo!
sportologist, but if one ball
Rocket
generates
League.
a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
How are you gonna play football with like 2 balls? What?
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have
You're
more.
looking at
I'm
me play
insatiable.
football. You're looking at me play football. Football with more balls? We do not need more balls. Oh my god. How are we supposed to win? There's no objective if we have this many balls. Dude, what? How do I end this? I'm just gonna play football while it lasts.
Enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game?
Yeah, this is a real video.
Well, I sure hope you're having a
wait, can I?
Hold on. What are you doing?
What? What did I do? What? Oh, what? Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will
Wait,
you
what?
write a
What did I?
story
What? What did I? What? What? What the? I don't know what the hell I'm doing, or where the hell I am. Cause where I am going is right where I am. Da, 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 da. Where I am. Yo, chat, what's up? Wait, let me guess, I lost all my viewers, didn't I? No, I didn't. Oh, thank God I didn't lose all my viewers this time. What am I supposed to do? What? Narrator, help me. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story...
Oh, he's talking to himself.
What?
What?
I mean, wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Oh, wait.
And
Am I the narrator now?
The cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
I do need
Someone
you.
who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
What?
The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Did I just beat the game?
I can wait.
I knew I wasn't supposed to go through the left door. Let's go! I went through the right door. He said, Stanley walks through the left door, and then I just went through the right door. Yes! I'm back at the start! What? Okay, chat, this time, you know what I'm going to do this time?
Were gone. What could it mean?
This time,
Stanley
chat,
decided to go to the meeting room.
I'm going to
Perhaps
let
he
you
was
guys
surprised
choose what I do. Actually, no. I'm not going to. I'm going to go through the left door this time.
Stanley
Fine.
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay, I did it.
Yet there
Tips
was
for
not
not
a
getting
single
fired.
person
Talk
there
less.
either.
Do unbelievingly
Seemingly
amazing work all the time every day
Stanley
with no
decided to go up
expectation
to
of
his
promotion
boss's
or
office,
recognition. Don't
hoping
get
he might
fired.
find an answer there.
Broom closet? What?
Stanley
Broom!
stepped
Can I
into
pick up the broom?
closet,
I want to
but there
defeat the
was
narrator
nothing
with the
here,
broom.
So he turned around.
I'm going to
and
lock
got
myself
on
in.
track.
Let's see what the narrator's And this is actually the perfect time to go for a pee. I'll leave my headset on, but I'm going for a pee.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Am I the first
No
man to go
reason
pee
still be
with a
here.
chat listening to what he says? And a narrator narrating what I'm doing in a video game as I'm AFK? Am I the first man to do
Baffling
that?
Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Look, guys. There's your proof that BLUEDUB is not disgusting and that he washes his hands. You literally just listen to me.
You realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally
Right, I'm back.
this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
I love how I have 2 viewers yet no chatters. I'm staying here. Want to see what he thinks. Mr. Guy who wants me to walk through the left door.
Its own branching path.
It is, look!
Maybe
There's a
when you
pipe!
go talk about this with your
There's
friends, you'll
a
say,
broom closet.
Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite.
What?
I hope your friends find this concerning.
Did he just do a bridge? Okay, fine. Fine, no, I'm not leaving.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got
He just
the
called
job
me
because of a
fat,
family
ugly, and really,
connection.
really
That's how stupid he
stupid.
is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Okay, fine, I'll leave. Jesus. Ugh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
You know, I'm gonna
upstairs
actually
to
follow
his
what you say.
boss's office.
How we doing, chat? We still okay?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh,
Shocked,
passcode thing.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who
1,
orchestrated this. What dark
2,
secret was being held from him?
3,
What he
4.
could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Thanks, Narder.
But of course, Stanley couldn't, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
did I
Stanley
just do?
happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Oh.
He stepped into the newly
How
opened
cool.
passageway.
What the hell is happening right now? Yo, chat, can you... Oh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of
Both
emotion
of my
in his
viewers
chest, as though he
left
felt more
me.
free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
They're probably
question
throwing a
would not
rave
go
down here, are they?
unanswered for long. Stanley walked
Find all
straight
my
ahead through the large
employees,
door
my
that read
coworker. Oh.
Mind control facility.
Escape, yes! I gotta escape.
Although this passageway
If you
had the
wanna
word
escape
written
with
on it,
me,
the truth was
come
that
take
at the
my
end of this
hand.
hall, Stanley would meet his
I can show
beloved
you
death.
another way to a better land. A
The
better
door behind him was not shut.
land.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a
If you
conscious,
wanna
concerted
escape,
effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes, escape. Just gotta jump down and I'm gonna escape, watch. Oh. Oh, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Oh. Oh. What? Oh!
As the machine whirred into motion,
No.
and Stanley was inched closer
No,
and
no,
closer
no,
to
no,
his
no,
demise,
no,
he reflected
no.
that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
No.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent
No, I didn't accept it.
life.
I didn't accept it. No, I didn't. I really didn't accept it. Oh, well, I'm dead now. Okay.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator.
Well, what?
as
The narrator's a
Stanley was
woman
led
now.
helplessly into the enormous
What?
metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Where am I now? What? The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his
Oh,
office, as
okay.
alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Okay, yay.
When every
I know, where
path
am
you can
I?
walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Freedom ending. This was the very first indication of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. There's a freedom ending? What? Monitor room elevator. What? That's where I came from. No. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah. The office. What am I supposed to do now? What? I'm assuming I go to the exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to
What?
destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How
Hi,
they
Monkey
both
Papa. I'm
wish
just
to
as
be
confused as
free.
you right now. What? What did I do?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Are you talking about me and the narrator, dude?
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things
That
cannot
kept
be
telling me to
seen.
go through the red door when I just wanted to go through the blue door because it's blue, which is the better color. No, not here again. I'm here again. I already avoided death here, and now I'm here again.
Both fail.
Turn
No.
off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
As long
I'm
as you
not
move
turning off my
forward, you can
PlayStation.
walk someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let.
What is this game?
It's called the Stanley Parable. It's like a game where like some narrator tries to mess with you. Oh, what ending did I get there? The Stanley, the BLUEDUB finally dies ending.
What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley
I'm a
decided to
kid.
go to the
I
meeting
can't
room.
die. I'm a
Perhaps he had simply
mutant.
missed a memo.
Well, I can burp though.
This game looks familiar.
Stanley came to a set of two
You know,
open doors. He
when
entered
I went through the door on my
his
left last time, I got crushed. So no, I'm going through the door on my
This
right
was not
again
the
this
correct way
time.
to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted
Now
to
I
stop
want
by
to
the
see.
employee
So
lounge
last time I
first,
jumped
just to
off,
admire
and he
it.
got angry at me and tried to
Wow.
make me walk through another
Yes,
door,
this
a red
room.
door.
But eager to get back to
But
business, Stanley took the first open
now
door on his
I'm just gonna
left.
let the forklifts just kind of go.
LVR.
Yeah, I know you're
Stanley was so
JKLVR. I
bad
can
at
see your
following
username in the
directions,
chat
it's incredible he
because
wasn't
my
fired
chat
years
pops
ago.
up on my PlayStation because I'm streaming. So
Look,
last
Stanley,
time I
think
jumped
perhaps
off
we've gotten off on the wrong foot
lift
here.
thing and
I'm
went
not your
there.
enemy,
I'm
really
not going to go
am.
there. I'm gonna go here
I
now.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Because when I jumped there,
but
he
the
got
fact
angry that
is
I cut him
the
off.
story has been about nothing but you. all
Where is
this
the narrator
time.
actually?
There's
He's
someone
just
you've
above
been
the map
neglecting,
watching me.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Her.
This is it, Stanley. Your
Wait, what if
chance
this game is
to
me in the
redeem
future and I
yourself,
finally get a
to put
girlfriend?
your
Oh
work
my god, thank
aside,
you, narrator, for
to
telling
let
me my
her back
future.
into your life. She's
What's
been
here?
waiting.
Oh.
That's her, Stanley.
No.
You need to be the one to do this. To
Can I
reach
unplug the
out to
phone?
her.
I probably
no,
can't.
No,
Oh.
no, you can't.
I
you
did.
just
Let's
unplug
go.
the phone? No, that wasn't
We beat the
supposed to be a
game,
choice.
guys.
How
We
did you do
totally beat
that?
the game.
You actually chose incorrectly.
Oh my god, no
I didn't
viewers
even know
again.
that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I'm a real person on BLUEDUB. BLUEDUB. That's me. That's right.
And to think I've
That's
been
me.
letting you run
That's
around in
right.
this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored decision-making, or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you
Right,
properly
fine, I'll
on safe
put the
decision-making
phone back.
in the real world. Please
What?
observe this helpful instructional
Don't
video.
you dare. Alright, where's the skip button?
Choice.
You
It's
can't
the best
skip.
part of being a
Oh my
real
God.
person. But if used incorrectly, can also
He's
be
giving me
the
a
most
video
dangerous.
about what
For
choices.
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a
what?
healthy decision-making process.
What?
Most medical professionals
the hell?
recommend making at least
He
8
just
choices
gave me
per
a
day.
full-on
Do you make more
bleeding
than 8?
video
Less?
about what
And finally,
choices.
if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed
Oh my
that this
God.
room has begun to deteriorate as a
well.
result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
What, picking up
This
the
way,
phone?
please.
Okay. Oh, here. Wait, I'm actually...
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
I can't
That
jump off the
story
thing
would
and go
make
through
no
that
sense
door
at all.
again.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Am I going back to the left and right door thing?
Almost there. You can take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm entering the door on my right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late. Oh, it's ruined.
No.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story! You've destroyed my work!
I didn't destroy your
Why?
work. What the
For
hell?
what? What did you get out of that?
Nothing.
What did you think
I didn't
was
mean
so
to.
special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
No, please, no.
What's the answer?
No,
What
please
do I
don't.
do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
You don't have to. You don't.
I have to.
No, you don't. My controller's vibrating hard. What the hell? What in the what?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here.
You're here.
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
And I'm with
Who thought you
you.
were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. My story.
You decided to shut this thing down. What are you talking about? You decided to shut this whole thing down because I went through a door that you didn't want me to go through. You decided to shut it down and you're blaming me for shutting it down. What?
Behave exactly as Stanley
Oh,
would.
we're back like 5 minutes.
Choosing responsibly
Some
and
reason.
always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Can I get the broom closet ending
Stanley
again?
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Oh, what?
Inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
speak clearly
no
into the
indication
receiver.
of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind
Is he gonna
this
turn my
door lay
mic on?
all the answers to his
Yo, that's
questions.
sick.
And beyond all
That's pretty
probability,
cool.
code. He had seen it just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Okay.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within
Okay.
himself the courage
Whoa.
to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. What? Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Dog.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
You told me to.
You know. You could have gone through the door on the right.
I did, and then you brought me back to the door on the left.
Over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
am I the narrator now?
The door on his left.
Yeah, is that one? Stanley looks like that.
Stanley.
Am I the narrator?
Hello? Are you...
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
What, the
I
end?
need you to walk through the door.
I will.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Oh my god.
Stanley, this is important.
Woo! Stanley Parable!
Cannot exist without you. Do you understand?
Oh my god.
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Oh my god.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide.
Oh my
Time
god.
to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
What the hell? I became the narrator. What did I? Did we swap roles? What? Let's go then.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know, I would say I'll let my chat decide what I do now, but I have nobody in chat.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again
It was 2845, right?
Not an indication of any human life.
Something like that.
Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
And it opens
he didn't
here.
even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
What music? Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Come on, Bobby Nuggets, pop your head with me. I'm probably scaring my hamster to death. He's sleeping and you just hear banging on his cage.
Calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Let's go. And this time I'm not going through the escape because I don't want to die again. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Should I? No, I'm kidding. I'm not going through the escape. Okay. Push the button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Whoa, it's like the Matrix.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, okay. Finally, I actually have viewers now. Now I'm not just talking for no reason.
Jump to life. Their true nature revealed.
Oh, look, there I am. I'm 427, right? Yeah, that's me, 427.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well then, if I was really being mind controlled, why would the mind controller want me to find out that I'm being mind controlled? Think about that.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible.
I'm just pressing the button.
It couldn't be true.
I'm fired. That dude over there, I'm poor dude.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Oh yeah, 3 people. Nice. The most we've gotten on this stream, not on all streams, the most we've gotten is like 5.
He refused
but
to believe it.
we kept getting like 2, and then those 2 kept leaving. Hi, 3 people. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, 2 people. Hope you guys are having a great day.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah, I have.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power.
Well, that's pretty nice music.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh, no viewers. Okay.
Was it over? He had won.
I have
He had
won.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many
What?
puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Oh, was I
How
about to
had
jump
he
into
been
the void?
freed
I
from
thought I
the
was about to jump
machine's
into the void,
grasp?
dude. Like,
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his
What?
goal had not been to understand.
finally, another
but to
viewer.
let go.
My
No
viewers keep
longer would
leaving. I don't
anyone
care if this
tell
one
him where to
lives.
go, what to do, or how
but
to
just-
feel.
It just really
Whatever
feels
life
weird to
lives,
talk,
it will be
and then
his.
nobody's listening to me.
That was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay. The Stanley
Stanley felt the
Parable.
cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
So this is that
This
freedom
was
ending that we
exactly
saw at the
way,
start when I died.
right
Oh,
now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
The end is never the end is never the end is never the end is loading the. Oh, wow. This is different. What?
All of his co-workers
It's different
were gone.
now.
What could it mean? Stanley
What?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna begin the game again because that's weird. What? I want to get back to my normal office. Cause that, I don't want to go back to
How
the
long was
doors.
he sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were
What?
turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is this gonna be different now?
Yet there
Or
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Stanley began the game again because he wants to go through the right door and see what happens if he picks up that phone now. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set
Set
of
of
2
2 open doors, he
this
entered
was
the
not
door on his
direct
left.
way to the
The
meeting
meeting
room,
room. And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
I'm asking for her, and I don't care. I'm going to go to the phone.
Your chance
And
to
pick it up
redeem
this time.
yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Right, pick it up by now.
That's her,
Okay.
Stanley. You need to...
Oh, well, I'm just 47.
Stanley, is that you?
Oh.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just
What?
pulling bread out of the oven. All right.
What?
Okay, there we go. All
What?
right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? Who'd wanna
April
commit
Fool's
their
was a
life to
while
you?
ago.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
This
Come
isn't me in the
inside.
future. I
Let me
hope,
show you
I
what's
hope, really
really
hope this
going on
this
here.
isn't me in the future. Dude, he made me think
This is
I had
very
a wife
sad
in the game,
story
but
about
no,
the
it's just
death
a
of man
mannequin
named
dog.
Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
No. Gonna press every button besides that. Ha. Let me out. Let me leave. Oh my god, I just scared myself. Ugh. I think I might end the video here. Bye guys. Not stream. I might end the stream here, which I'm also gonna turn into a video. So have a great day. Love y'all. And goodbye. 2 likes and I'll do a part 2.